Office. I was watching it today, if you can believe it.
Oh, fun.
I literally probably watch it every day.
I was sick. I watched it over Christmas.
How many times have you seen it? Is that the first time?
No.
Oh, okay.
Will's like,
6 times.
I mean, it's funny, but like, and I'm like,
It's just like a very good comfort show to have on.
Hmm.
It's got a little bit of everything.
Yes.
I also really like Parks and Rec. I was like,
I agree.
it's not as funny as The Office,
No.
but
It's good.
it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
like
very
Leslie Knope.
Andrew thinks I'm
God
Leslie.
bless her.
He's like, I
You
know.
are not toxic positivity.
He says that I'm Leslie Knope. That's he's like, that is you. Whenever he sees that show, he says, I'm Leslie
No.
Knope. I'm like, sometimes I can see it. Like, she's like ambitious and like very goal driven, but like still positive. But I'm like, she also is like a bit like much,
Yeah.
like manic positivity.
Yeah, she's a
I
lunatic.
have always said Jessica is Kim Kardashian in law school, and I stand by it. I do think it.
And the first time she said it to me, I
She was so upset.
was so upset because I didn't know anything about it was years ago.
Yeah, and I told you to watch them. I was like, no, watch the
I was like the girl with
Kim's
the
smart.
sex tape.
She is so smart.
Now I'm- now I'm-
Listen, if
now I'm
I would put out a
complimented.
sex tape and become a billionaire,
There you go.
And be like, let's.
I have no issues.
James, you could still make this.
right?
No one's stopping.
Never
you.
too late.
Never too late.
Porn star.
It's so much more accessible now with OnlyFans.
Look at this whole setup.
You're all
It's got the lights, the camera.
Will's like hyperventilating, watching from the camera, like, what are they saying? Don't do it.
Oh, Will. Poor Will.
Oh, the post about your wedding did really, really well.
Like,
actually.
it did so well.
I
So we posted something today. You probably won't think it's very funny.
but other people like
yeah,
it.
and he's like,
stop. He wasn't actually.
I don't know.
Maybe a little bit.
I saw you commented like, best day of my life.
I was like, oh God.
I know. I wrote down that long may they reign. It's fine, Will. It's fine.
Fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Minor sacrifice for the good of the podcast.
Mhm.
Or funny.
But there is another girl on TikTok who is like, I also would love to repost this, but my husband or boyfriend would be pissed.
Yes.
Like, girl. Yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
Classic.
Allie, Jamie already knows this. Speaking of our husbands being funny, so Andrew. Oh,
I know.
You
It's
should.
when I talk, it's worse too.
So good we're recording a podcast.
Whoa.
Oh, Louis. So Andrew was sick, and
He's like,
so
Allie, look at me.
comfort shows. I would watch probably The
Oh my
Office.
God, Emily in Paris.
That's what Andrew's comfort show is. Emily and
I know. When I was like, oh, it's The Office. She's
And
like,
I dated the gay man.
I loved in our last episode. What was the joke you made? Allie, because you
"What are
hadn't.
doing?
Yes, because you were so busy. I was like, what have you been doing? Jamie's like, who have you been doing? And then we're like, Allie has a new boyfriend.
I'm droll, yes.
Allie, update the listeners. How are things going with your boyfriend?
Good.
Really good.
Except that I called him by someone else's name.
Except she called him by
But I was drunk the one time.
the one time.
When I was anxious.
Drunk and anxious Allie. Very similar vibes.
But we've
Really?
been together officially 3 months.
3 months.
Tomorrow.
Allie thinks she'll be engaged within the year. I know.
I do think so.
I know.
I love a wedding.
I love a wedding.
I get out there right now.
I always say that too. I'm always
It's like we
I
should
love
read
a
your
wedding.
spirit cards after this.
Yes.
We should read yours too.
I would love that, especially you were so accurate
Mm.
with your other reading.
That's
So
what
I like it. You should add that to your
Resume?
professional bio, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn tarot card reader.
I had a while when I was single that I would, when I went on a date with a guy, then I'd go home and I'd read our tarot cards, and if they were incompatible, I wouldn't go out of the way.
I mean, look, I want to judge that, but I heard your dating
Oh,
stories.
yeah.
It was rough in those streets. Like,
Crazy.
I probably would have been doing the same.
Yeah.
But now,
Yes, Louise.
Louise is like, read my tarot cards. What's coming up for me in the new year?
Food.
Mm.
Walkies.
Yeah. And strict disciplinarianism.
She's like,
Not so fabulous
that doesn't
on
sound
that
great.
part.
Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Jessica.
And welcome to A Court of Books and Babes,
a podcast where two best friends review, react to, and rate our, and soon to be your, favorite fantasy books.
That's right. What are we reading right now?
Oh my God, so many things.
I know.
Also, by the time this comes out, it will be the New Year. So Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, it's January 1st.
Oh, okay. Rude.
Hey, Smarty Pants.
All right.
Happy New Year today.
Well, Happy New Year today. And also when it comes out, Allie's really on the clock here. I feel like time does not exist for me between like December 22nd to like January, whenever the first Monday is back to work. Someone's like, what day is it? I'm like,
Christmas?
I'm like, yeah,
Holidays?
holiday is the day. So ease up.
I know.
I
I thought today was Saturday.
It's Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm like, is it Thursday?
Yeah.
How was your Christmas?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, quiet. Will was away, so that was too bad.
I didn't know he was away on the actual day.
Yeah. He didn't get home till the 27th, and then he was home for a day and then left again. Wah, wah.
Where was he? Somewhere fantastic, or?
No. Well, he flew to Cancun there and back twice.
Oh, well, that's, I mean,
They get to stay.
better than like
a quick
Fort
turn.
Mac or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. But no, he was home the 27th. Yeah,
I would have been.
It's nice that my family lives here, so I can
Hang out
see
with
them. Yeah,
I would have invited you over, but I was aggressively throwing up.
right.
Right.
That.
So
Just that. I also don't want to be more sick than I already am.
I know. You poor thing. Reading. I've read so many things. I'm trying to think last time. Okay, so I read Eldritch. And
she liked it.
And I liked it because I, gentle listener, did not love Anathema. I also heard someone say it on social the other day, and anathema. And I was like, I don't think so. But I mean, who are we to judge, really? I really liked it. Spoilers,
So good.
Spoilers abound for all the books we're going to talk about. You hear the name, we're going to spoil it. Yeah, it was really good. I liked Mavis a lot more this time around.
because she was like,
She came into her own a little bit
Yeah.
more. Yes. And Zavander, I was still interested in.
I love that man.
As Jamie fans herself. Yeah, still interested in him. I think it's wild that when they have sex, they only can do it part way.
2 piercings, Steve.
No, 3.
3
That's
by the end. By the end.
3 piercings. I'm like, maybe you need some stretches? Like maybe some exercises? Like what
Some
is
exercises?
exercises? Like what is going on with this man? When he talks about being in the tub and that the like other women like want to take a peek, I'm like, it's a bit judgy to like I also would be a bit curious. Like so anyways, I quite liked it. And then
It's spooky too.
it's very spooky. Andrew, as I finished it, asked what was the book about, and I said it's a gothic romantasy. So there's
It's hard to describe.
it is there's
Yeah.
elements of fantasy, obviously. There's
Yeah.
magic and shape-shifting and all that stuff, but it's very dark.
Yes.
And like there were definitely a few parts that were quite spooky. It makes me really, I would say this series more than any series I've read to date, I really want to see it. Like I go out onto social and I look,
would be good.
yeah, and I'm like, how are people bringing this to life visually? Hi.
Who's
Hi.
off?
Is that the command? Off?
Yep.
Good girl. She's like, I am so good. Yeah, the other day I tried to look up because like what is also Branimir. I never clocked that like, oh, he must be infected. He has spiders and he's all weird and like it must be the same infection. So when they talk about the infection spreading to like the like magical land, the immortal land, it already has.
Yep.
And Zavander is technically infected as well. Did you clock that earlier? We're like, oh, he must be infected.
Yeah, like I thought Branimir was the same thing as
What's going on with the rest of them? Yeah.
But is it the exact same?
Because I thought they were infected by something different.
I thought that that's what they were saying, is that it was the same, but maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Yeah, I misunderstand.
I also cannot wait to meet Pestillos or Pestilios, however you see him, because we haven't like met him as the god of disease yet.
Oh, yeah, no. I liked also the caves with those things that like ate that one girl.
Oh,
That was like
horrifying.
I was like, no.
When General Lois describes what's going to happen to her, I was, next level.
Horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
So the series is called The Eating Woods. Because you were like, is it like,
what's the name?
Yeah. The Eating Woods.
Terrifying.
It's so good.
It is good.
She does a really good job of world building. And like, I don't feel like there's a ton of like plot holes. Like everything seems to like align.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that so far I've been like, but yeah, I agree. So far things are making sense, but there's still stuff that's left to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I read that, and then I think I'm about halfway through Brimstone, which I think has been one of the most hottest books of the year. People were really excited about it, and then I believe generally feedback was a bit mixed. I
wouldn't say mixed. I would say people were disappointed.
Yeah, I have not heard awesome things. I am enjoying it. I'm halfway through.
You like Quicksilver?
I liked Quicksilver. I've really liked Kingfisher. His name is, but anyways, that's an aside. No, I'm liking it so far.
Okay.
Like there's more. I do feel like the story is progressing and the world is like building more. However, what I will say is there was a moment, and this doesn't give anything away. There was a moment in Quicksilver where they're talking about how old Carrion is.
Oh, yep.
And there's that like plot hole where it like doesn't line up.
Yeah.
There's a moment in Brimstone where like someone's like, how old are you, Carrion? He's like, I'm not as old as these guys. Like, and then they're like, well, how could that be? And he's like, well, actually the gods came and they interfered. I think the gods came and they interfered, and that's why I'm this old. And it's like obviously written better because Callie Hart is a great writer, but it does feel a bit like she was like, oh fuck, and like put it in and was like, here, explained. I meant to do this. It was intentional.
Right. Okay. So trying to like backfill.
It felt like a bit of a flub that then I'm like, I don't know. I almost might have just left it. I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I'm not the author, right? And like, it's easy. What do they say? Armchair critic. It's easy to sit here and be like, Callie, and it's like, I didn't write a book. Like,
so I listened to on TikTok this girl who does book reviews, and she loves dark romance.
Okay.
And like, I would say I mostly align with everything she likes. I'll have to remember what her handle is.
Okay.
But she talked about Eldrick and how people were like very disappointed with Eldrick.
People were disappointed with it
because they felt like it wasn't spicy enough. And I'm like, this book, first of all, I don't know how much spice people are like
wanting.
Yeah, like this guy.
Yeah.
But also like there's plot. Like if you just want a book that like romantasy is fantasy. Like you have to have world building, storytelling.
Yes. It's not just a romance.
I like storytelling.
I agree. Yeah.
That's why I like Throne of Glass so much too. It was story heavy and romance light. And I like romance. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
But like Eldrick had a lot of spice, but it was like a lot of story building too.
Yeah. And
like for the next book.
I think you make a good point. Like if you want just spice, then just read romance. Like romance. I mean, like there are romance. That's not totally fair, I guess. There are romance books with great stories, but generally the genre pivots around the spice, right? That's why it's romance. But romantasy, you're right. There's fantasy, there's world building, there's characters, there's arcs. Like,
and for fantasy, you have to have like a foundation, or it's like plot holes everywhere. Or like this magic doesn't make sense, or like this world was built on this, and now they're saying this. Like it all has to tie together to make sense. So yeah, she was like, because she put it as her number 2 book for
the year.
Yep.
What did you say was her number 1?
The Ascended.
Oh, and that's the one that you have, but you haven't read yet?
I have Alchemized,
which
is a standalone. Okay. That was also on her list.
The Ascended was her first.
Yes. And I've heard this from a lot of people.
Interesting. How many books do you know?
I don't
know.
Okay. It is a series, but I don't. Maybe it's just book 1 out.
Okay. Going on the list. And then I haven't started yet, but I got for Christmas and I've been asking for it, The Poison Squad. So it's actually a nonfiction. I'd like to say the author's name is like Deborah Bloom, but that might not be right. And it is about essentially the formation of the FDA in America. And it sounds a bit dry, but I listened to a podcast shout out. This podcast will kill you from the Exactly Right Network. One of the hosts is an MD and the other is a disease epidemiologist, I believe. And they cover, like, they've done rabies and the Black Plague, and it's really interesting. Anyway, they talked about this book, and it's about how there's a bit of this misnomer that, 100 years ago, like, the cheeks of children were pink and plump and everyone was running through fields and drinking fresh milk. And it's like, the reality is that, like, everyone was so sick all the time, and like so many kids didn't make it to 5 years old. And like, anyways, so talking about a chemist and how they kind of like started to see all of this and then kind of began like a crusade for like, we should have regulations around food. There should be, you shouldn't just be able to, they talked about how coffee used to just be because there was no, again, regulations. And so the coffee you would buy at a store was mostly sawdust. Yeah.
So strange.
And that's one of the like not so deadly. There are ones that are quite like.
Right.
You know that supplements are not
regulated.
Still.
Yeah.
So like whey protein powder, what's it called? Creatine, whatever, none of that is regulated. Vitamins even don't have to be regulated. So there can be anything in there and they don't have to list it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that'll be like not a obviously fantasy or romantasy read, but one I'm like excited for. And then we talked about it last time. I didn't get it for Christmas, Santa, but Frankenstein. Yeah. We should read it at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We can do that.
What are you reading?
Still. Primal of Blood and Bone, I think, or Blood and Ash.
Okay.
Book 6 of the Blood and Ash series.
And there's a 7th as well.
Well, so I was like, oh, it's the last book. Like, no wonder it's so long.
Through.
It's moving slow. Then they're like, well, when book 7 comes out, I'm like, what?
Stop.
Nothing has happened in book 6.
Like,
except for the introduction of new characters and new levels of gods, which has irritated me.
We talked about the new levels of gods because I also found that very frustrating in Blood and Ash.
Nope, this is the new level. Anyway, so the one character that I really like, Kieran, has like started to come back because Castile is nauseating. Like, I really am struggling with him.
And you liked him.
I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
No. Pathetic. A very RHYSAND book 5 vibe, like we talked about.
The worst.
So yeah, I'm like, I have maybe like a 6th left. And I'm like, I'll finish it this week.
Okay. And are you, no matter how it finishes, are you committed to reading book 7? Okay.
I get Momo.
Mama.
I can't not finish it.
Yeah, I understand. It was very...
Like, I've come this far.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm doubling down.
Tamlining.
I'm tamlining.
It is time to talk lore, lust, and loose morals as we unpack adventures, escape to new worlds, and, of course, swoon over our best book boyfriends.
Babes, stretch first. We're about to stretch straight through chapters 26 through 31 of A Court of Mist and Fury, and nothing here is safe from spoilers. This episode pulls from the entire ACOTAR universe, including Jessica's new favorite, Crescent City, Throne of Glass, because restraint is simply not our brand.
No.
If you're not up to speed, we lovingly suggest you flee now and come back when you're ready to misbehave.
This podcast has all of our favorite R words: romance, racy, risque, and, of course,
RHYSAND.
As such, it is rated R. Please listen accordingly.
We'll kick off every episode with Babes Between the Lines,
where we read what's written, obsess over what isn't,
and dig past the dialogue so you don't miss the magic, motives, or mistakes.
I am loving Crescent City. I started the first book. I'm rereading it because I feel like there's going to be so many that I'm going to be like...
Caitlin said she finished book 2 and she's like happy she left it and went back to it because now she's like
We convinced her.
Not we. I've never read it. I have not read it.
You're welcome, Caitlin.
You have single-handedly convinced her.
When are you going to do Chris? Because you got Alchemized and you got Brimstone.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Should.
I should read it soon.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When we left off, Feyre had been practicing her baby high lady powers in a field somewhere, with Rhys acting as a referee between Cassian and Nesta, when all of a sudden she felt an arm clamp over her chest and a hand slap over her mouth as a menacing voice told her to hold still and be quiet. Feyre knew instantly in whose wretched arms she'd been trapped. The Adder. Quote, "Good," the Adder hissed. "Now tell me." Night exploded around us. The Adder screamed just like Avie, as that darkness swallowed us, and I was wrenched from its spindly arms. Oh, careful, our little nasty flying friend. Feyre's gained a couple of guard dogs since you saw her last, and I think you're a little out of your depth here.
Oh, the Adder.
As Feyre rises from where she was thrown, light begins to creep into the darkness that had surrounded them, and Feyre sees, guess who? Rhysand. Hands, I should have said, I'll give you a clue. He has his hands in his pockets. Rhysand, hands in pockets, pocket watch, standing in front of the Adder as dark, menacing bands of power loop around him and tie him to a nearby tree. This is a different approach to bondage, but we'll remain open-minded. 2 spears of darkness penetrate the creature's wings, and it shrieks, especially knowing what we know about the sensitivity of wings, calling Rhys a whore. I know, such a low blow. In response, Rhys lifts a finger, slowly, so slowly. And at the sight of that finger, the Adder suddenly seems to remember just who the fuck he's dealing with and begins to scream, "No!"
Omelets for everyone.
That's right. Who's hungry? Our winged weevil is officially ready to spill the tea.
Nice.
And he tells them that he was sent to get Feyre by the king. He claims he doesn't know why, repeating, "Don't know, don't know, don't know," over and over as Rhys's power does, I was going to say God knows what, but we know, scramblies up in there to his brain. Sensing that the Adder is in perhaps an appropriately talkative state, Rhys begins his interrogation. Quote, "Where is the king?" "Hybern." "Army?" "Coming soon." "How large?" "Endless. We have allies in every territory."
Gads.
I know. Does that mean every
Not
court? Yeah. So not the night. Well, but if they have...
Hybern's his own island.
Yeah.
So do they... Prythian and the Mortal
And that's what he means by territories.
And
all of Prythian.
There's the continent, right? Is separate from Prythian.
I think so, yeah.
Have a little look at the map.
There's a map.
Because maybe he means in all 3.
Hybern, this. Wait, what?
More. Oh, this
is a close-up. I think this is just showing us Hybern and
this is the continent, then
or is this
else?
The continent? Because this is just Prythian. This is Mortaland. So maybe this is... I don't know.
TBD, folks.
Suddenly, Azriel slams into the snow, a silent, deadly shadow. At the sight of him, the Adder begins...
We swoon.
I was going to say, we swoon. The Adder trembles. Azriel looks at Rhys, and Rhys nods. Azriel's siphons begin to glow, and suddenly he and the Adder vanish. Okay, question. Can Cassian winnow? Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think he can. So then Azriel is winnowing here?
Because Cassian can't winnow Nesta in book 5 to
right.
the Illyrian place.
Yes.
So no, he cannot.
But Azriel can.
Because he's a shadow singer. I don't know what that means, but obviously he's
carte blanche for Azriel.
Azriel can do whatever he wants.
Okay, it was interesting. I clocked on that. I was like, wait, I thought that the Illyrians couldn't, but I think Azriel's special.
Isn't Azriel also a half-breed?
I don't remember.
Because doesn't Rhys say like
they're all half breeds, right?
Except Cassian.
No, Cassian's
right? He's a bastard son, or is that Asriel?
They're both Asriel.
Yeah, because Asriel's dad was his dad, but his mom. Oh no. He was like,
his mom was someone that his dad wasn't married to. So he was a bastard, yes, an illegitimate child. Yes. And then did Cassian know his father? I think not.
He killed his mom. The father.
Oh.
Or like
you wouldn't. I don't think no at this point. I think it's a book.
Where 5. Are you, Allie? Still on book 3.
Allie, update.
You've read nothing.
Allie's been busy doing other things. Yes. Or other people. Feyre comments on this, saying that she hadn't realized Asriel could winnow, if that is what he had just done, apparently seemingly out of thin air. Feyre asks if Asriel will kill the adder, and Rhys says no, the adder will be turned into a message for Hybern for those who want to hunt the members of Rhys's court. Feyre snags on this. Did Rhysand know that the adder had been hunting her? Yes. He wanted to see what would happen if the adder would try for her the first moment that she was alone. And Feyre is flooded with a mix of feelings and thoughts. First, Tamlin was right. It seems.
Okay, that's a stretch. That's a stretch, Feyre.
As I was writing this, I was like, Jamie is going to hate those 3 words. Tamlin was right.
He's never right. He is wrong. He sits. Those are his 3 words.
She was in danger, was being hunted. And also, what the fuck?
WTF, Rhys.
Quote, you used me as bait? Yes, and I do it again. You were safe the entire time. You should have told me. Maybe next time.
Casually.
That I would have, like, the way she reacts is I would have reacted the same. Like,
yeah, it's a normal reaction.
Oh, yeah. Fury overwhelms her and she slams her hand against Rhys's chest, surprise filling her as she watches him stumble back. She had forgotten how strong she is. And as this thought, unbidden, comes to her mind, Rhysand lays into her. Yes, she had forgotten. And she had forgotten a good deal many other things, that she can burn, blow like a storm, freeze like a killing frost, and grow flesh-rending talons and teeth. She had forgotten to keep fighting. I can't tell if Rhys is speaking about just this moment or Feyre over the last few months at the spring court, but either way, like, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Feyre's rage continues to rise, and she goes to hit Rhys again, but he winnows away a few feet. Also,
so annoying.
Yes, the fact that he just like goes like just out of reach. I'd be like, she storms after him, and he disappears once again. Try harder, he tells her, laughing as she slams face first into a tree. Like, truly the rage I would have in this moment. Like, it's like, palpable. Like, you could feel it rippling off of me.
And like, you're already mad. It's like walking around your house already
and you
mad.
Stub your toe.
Yes, and you're like, mother. You're like, why am I so mad? But you are.
Anders stubbed his toe the other day on our bed frame, and he stubbed it, and he went, oh, and just like pointed, and I was like,
what's happening?
Are you cursing the bed?
Should I be concerned?
Yeah. And this is what pushes Feyre right over the edge. And before she knows what's happening, she fucking winnows. Oh, yeah. Following Rhys as she too disappears in smoke and shadows, chasing him to his new spot and then tackling him into the snow. Chapter 27.
Oh my God, it's so short.
It literally was like 5 pages. Like, it's so short. Rhys laughs in the snow, but Feyre is furious. Her talons are out, and she bellows at Rhysand to never use her as bait again. She wants to be a weapon, not a pawn. And if being a pawn is what he wants from her, then she is done with him. Rhys watches her carefully and then agrees. Feyre climbs off him, and Rhys asks her to do it again, to winnow. No. Exhaustion has swept over her. She wants to go back to the estate. I can feel Rhys in this moment recalculating. They might be fated mates, but they are still two individuals, unique people who can never be fully and completely known to each other. And while Rhys has done a good job of walking the line and understanding how far he can and should push Feyre to pull her out of her depression and reignite that fiery side of her that they both love, this has been a miscalculation. She feels betrayed. She feels used. She feels like choice was taken from her when Rhys decided to use her instead of work with her. Accurate. Right?
Facts, Feyre. Yeah. Facts.
And in recognition of this, he tells her he's sorry, asking her to come with him back to the house so they can eat breakfast and go home. And Feyre tells him that Velaris is not her home.
Ouch.
I think that this might be their worst. Like,
she mad.
Like, besides what happens in book 5, I think this is maybe their worst fight in the series. Like, it's short, but like what he does in that moment, it kind of gets to the core of what Tamlin did.
Yeah. But what happens? What makes her go to the cabin before chapter 54? Because they fight about something then too, and I forget what it is.
That he didn't tell her that they were mates, that he knew and he never told her. Right. So again, it's this idea of like things which is interesting because book 5, it's he had knowledge about her stuff, and he withheld that from her. I didn't catch that until this very moment.
You're welcome.
I wonder if book 6 is going to have like a further fallout between them.
People were upset that they didn't think Feyre's reaction in book 5 was like
big enough.
Yeah. I'm like, no, it was not.
No, because she's a bit like, what?
She's like, mad and furious, but then she's like, oh, it's fine.
Versus like in this moment, she's like, she hits him. She hits him twice. Like, and tackles him into the snow. Like,
I mean, he would enjoy the second part.
Probably the first
2. Like, do it again.
Right?
Harder.
I was going to say. Put your chest into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Chapter 28. They eat breakfast with Feyre's sisters. Before they go to leave, Rhysand gives Nesta a mocking bow, and she returns the favor with a, you guessed it, vulgar gesture.
But interesting that he bows to her. Another kind of
I know, royal.
Being a queen.
Mm-hmm. I clocked it too. Yep.
Especially because it's Rhysand.
Yes.
Even in jest.
Yeah, he, like, as we say, game recognizes game. Mm-hmm. This vulgar gesture thing, like, we just cannot get like away from. Maybe it's a family thing. Like,
they just love it.
They just love it. Feyre describes Cassian laughing at this, his eyes traveling over Nesta's blue dress in a way that sets her oldest sister hissing. The dress is back.
The wedding dress. They dyed it blue.
Yes. Which only seems to delight Cassian further. Oh, I can't wait for book 5.
I love Cassian.
They winnow back to Velaris. Rhysand departs quickly and is gone for an hour before returning, telling Feyre that they've learned what they need to from the Adder. Feyre braces herself to be told nothing, to be shut out, but instead Rhysand tells her it's up to her how much she wants to know. Feyre tells him she wants to know everything. Rhysand strides over, telling her he'll show her, and she's instantly in Rhysand's mind, in his memory. Okay, pause. If there is a moment that you could live through Will's eyes, what would it be?
I don't know.
Like maybe the first time he saw you?
Yeah, maybe.
Right? That's what I thought with Andrew.
Or maybe like our wedding.
Right. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, I would love to know, like, what was that like seeing me for the first time? And
I love when Will tells the story of us meeting. I make him tell it to me.
How does he tell it? I don't know if I've ever heard him tell it.
Oh, he won't tell it in public.
Why?
It's like a cute, sweet story.
So he won't say it. Yeah. But it was very, like, he was very smitten. I remember you calling me, being like, Jessica.
I'm in love with my flight instructor. Yes. Jocelyn's like, of course you are. It's like, why am I not surprised?
The way that you described his lips, I was like, what is happening? Like, you were salivating over this man. Feyre watches Asriel through Rhysand's eyes as he asks the Adder how he tracked Feyre, and the Adder says the king told him where to find her. The Adder looks to Rhysand and snarkily wishes him good luck in trying to keep Feyre safe, and Asriel's face is a mask of cool, terrifying calm. Quote, People often made the mistake of assuming that Cassian was the wild one, the one who couldn't be tamed. But Cassian was all hot temper that could be used to forge and weld. There was an icy rage in Asriel that I had never been able to thaw. Okay, why is this turning you on? But also me.
I know, yeah, what else does he think?
Yeah, what else is wrong with him? What else can't be fixed by anyone but me?
Exactly. This is why he cannot end up with Elaine.
Unless she becomes... maybe what'll happen is she starts to have a villain arc and then he like pulls her back. Because that would then make her interesting. And then because he's all dark and twisty, he can be like, I understand you're dark and twisty, but you have to choose the good. Don't let the bad days win. Like maybe it'll be like he saves her as she's about to go all...
Can I say I'm like, just write me into this book? And then he met Jamie.
We could just get you the like a Kindle version and then just like sub out the name. Like every
replace
time.
word.
Elaine. Yes, just with Jamie.
Search Elaine. Replace Jamie.
Rhysand is unbothered by the Adder's comment and begins to rifle through his mind, seeing the massive army Hybern has prepared.
This makes me laugh because it's a bit like I see Rhysand like going through file folders. It's just like
interesting. Yeah, yeah, I agree. The way, yes, rifle through. Yeah, that word is an interesting choice. As Rhysand goes to leave, he tells Asriel, quote, break its legs, shred its wings, and dump it off the coast of Hybern. See if it survives.
Ooh, under the mountain, Rhys back.
I know. I'm curious how Asriel feels about being Rhysand's spy master and apparent head of torture. Is it a situation where he gets satisfaction out of it and like sees himself as completing a task that has like a sort of righteousness to it, even if it's violent? Or do we think that like he's been given this role and detests it, even if he's good at it? I just am like, the fact that he's so drawn to Elaine makes me think that there's like a sensitivity or like a gentleness to him beneath this icy rage that might be bucking against having to play such a gruesome role. And then like in the bonus chapter after the novella, the bonus chapter, he and Rhys kind of have a bit of like a spat. Yeah. And I'm like, is Asriel happy being like in charge of torture?
I know, but also in that moment, Rhysand like kind of tries to be like, dick. You can't be with, and I'm like, listen, sir.
Yeah.
Rhysand after book 4.
Troubling. Yes.
I don't like him.
So do we think that like maybe this is that where Rhysand was like, you're going to be my head of torture, and Asriel was just like, I'm so happy to have friends and family, and like, okay, I'll do it. Asriel. And like maybe he's like hates it, like it's killing him inside. I don't know. I can't wait to get to know him better, but
yeah.
Or do we think he really is like
he likes it?
Yeah.
But I also think he like,
because that would make him pretty irredeemable if he enjoyed torture.
I mean, define irredeemable.
Stop.
Gray area.
Morally gray. I think it was like morally gray, leaning into black. Oh, is there a Toby note?
No.
Dang it, Avie.
I was holding her hand the other day.
Bless us with your beams.
Keeps going so
I know.
Oh, Momo, this is how it begins. Okay, we better get through this. And then Feyre is back, no longer in Rhysand's mind. She thinks of this, Rhys allowing her into his mind, of sharing this information so freely, and she sees it for what it is. An apology and a peace offering for his earlier betrayal. She goes to her room and decides to write a letter to dear old Tam Bam. Quote, I left of my own free will. I am cared for and safe. I am grateful for all that you did for me, all that you gave me. Please don't come looking for me. I'm not coming back. She gives it to Rhysand to deliver. He asks if she's sure, and Feyre realizes her head feels clearer than it has in months, and she tells him she is no one's pet. She asks Rhysand if he will take her out this evening to see Valaris as it's meant to be seen at night. Rhys smiles, a real excited smile. Dinner tonight. he'll take her out on the town. Amren comes to Feyre's room that evening before they all head out. At the sight of her, Nawala and Caradwyn disappear, and Amren comments that the wraiths are always so flighty. Feyre is surprised to hear this, saying she thought that the twins were high fae, and Amren tells her that they are, but only half, conceived God knows how, and made into a type of creature that can turn into mist and shadows, disappearing and walking through doors and walls with ease and without notice. They must make excellent spies, muses Feyre, and Amren tells her indeed, and that even this very moment, they've now disappeared to go whisper in Asriel's ear about what Amren is doing. Feyre is also surprised to hear this and asks why on earth Nawala and Caradwyn would be spying on Amren. And Amren says she would be disappointed in them, disappointed in Asriel if they weren't. Asriel, it seems, has never fully trusted her, and she approves. What do you make of this?
I don't know. I forgot that they report back to Asriel. I was like, oh, they're like his little
Rhys. Yeah. No.
It's like
if they're made of shadow, I guess that makes sense as a shadow singer, hey? Like especially, yeah. It's interesting that Asriel doesn't trust Amren. And never has. And Amren's like, good, he shouldn't. Is it just that she is like, I'm so different and powerful and really no one should trust me because I know that?
She's such a question mark.
She
because no one really knows what she is.
She talks about it. What is it?
I know she talks about but like
where she gives her backstory, what she was in her old universe, how she came to the new one, getting in the prison, and then we do get that.
But I mean, she escaped the prison.
By getting the body she's currently in, so that the prison couldn't
recognize her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. It's an interesting, I'm like, is Amren? I don't think she has a villain side.
No. I mean, other than like her way of being.
Right. She's a bit villainous.
Yeah.
But she's a good villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just interesting that, I liked that.
I think she maybe is like good because like, he's doing his job, or like he isn't like blinded by friend, or like
right. And as RHYSAND's second, she is proud that his spy master doesn't trust anyone, even her.
Yeah,
I think so.
More is number 3.
I know. And the mountain shook when she got her period. Her power is truth.
Is it
the worst? Feyre pivots. And hands over the jewelry to Amren that she had lent her. Amren tells her to keep it. There's no magic in it. Feyre is aghast, but Amren simply tells her she needed to believe she was safe, and flounces out the door.
Oh my God, I love Amren so much.
I know, me too. It's also very nice that she let her keep the whatever it was, a pendant or a necklace or whatever.
Right, especially because she doesn't.
I was gonna say she doesn't give her jewelry to anybody.
I feel like in those chapters she describes it as kind of like
it's like a bit of a bauble. It's not that nice.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when they get the blood rubies, doesn't
she
her
like
little
loves her?
I was gonna say, and doesn't her boyfriend make them into jewelry for her, or are they already jewelry?
I forget.
I feel like maybe he makes it into a necklace that she like wears proudly.
I'm reading the chapters right now where they meet him, and like,
is it Tarquin's brother? Haven't determined yet.
He's a prince, and
so then
Cressida is a princess of Adriata. So must be
brother and sister.
But I feel like he didn't come out and say it.
Interesting. Also, one of the only... Oh, no, that's not true. I was going to say, this whole, like, that it's so rare for Faye to have siblings, but, like, Rhys had a sister. Tarquin's apparently got a brother and sister. Tamlin had multiple brothers. Lucian has, like, friggin' 7 brothers. But it's really rare.
Like finding your mate.
Just like mates, yeah.
Like finding your mate. No one has one, but everyone has
one. Just the Night Court. And Valeris, who's famous for everything. 2 Valeris. World renowned.
Yeah.
Chapter 29 feels like a deep exhale. Feyre isn't surviving tonight. She's living. As she walks through Valaris with the full inner circle entourage, Rhys, Moore, Cassian, Azriel, Amren, no notes, perfect lineup. The city unfolds in music, lights, laughter, and magic, and Feyre clocks it immediately. But there was no place like this in the world, not so serene, so loved by its people and rulers. This isn't just a pretty city, it's cherished, protected, actively adored by those who lead it. Cue Feyre realizing just how much she'd been missing while she was drowning in despair, numbness, and survival mode. Growth looks good on our girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, how beautiful it is makes her realize, like, she's wasted so much time. Not wasted, like, gone through her trauma.
Been stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my gosh.
Missing out on this beautiful city.
Yes. And then dinner. Open air dining by the river, warmed by magic, surrounded by ease and affection, and food that sounds frankly rude, and how good it must be.
I know. I'm hungry just thinking about it.
I know. She talks about, like, all the...
SJM describes food well. Every time I get hungry when she has, like, a dinner scene.
She likes to eat.
Yeah. Good. Me too.
Same. I love Aylin's sweet tooth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Relatable.
You are Aylin, the sweet tooth, and then the love of, like, clothing. Like,
yeah. She just hoards everything. Oh, the lavender scent.
Except you don't love a bath, right?
I do love a bath.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to be in, like, a mood
for a bath.
Yeah.
You do like one.
But they don't have showers. So, like, she wouldn't know what she's missing.
Yeah.
They have showers in Blood and Ash.
Yes.
And Poppy is, like, obsessed.
She loves it. Yeah. I hate showers.
I love showers.
I'm like, why would I stand when I could lie down?
I know, but, like, I feel like I like a bath better after I've showered. Then I'm not, like, in soup.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not, like, working in a field all day. Like, I get into a bath. I'm not, like, you can, like, yeah. I don't know.
Questions.
I don't know how.
Yeah. No posturing, no fear. No walking on eggshells. This is community, not ceremony. Even the brief exchange with the restaurant owner about rising trader prices tells us everything. Rhys listens. He answers and he reassures. He doesn't dismiss concerns as inconveniences. He treats them as shared problems to solve.
Also, yes, there is trade.
He makes their brains omelets, okay? Okay? Moving on. The contrast is loud. Tamlin ruled his people. Rhys rules with them. So, like, he's just... And actually, to take this a step further, I love Tarquin. I was just reading those chapters. He's so... he's maybe... he's very naive. Yes. But he's, like, an idealist. And, like, the way
he's a dreamer.
Yes, and I love that.
Yes, I agree.
Like, when they're mean to him, I was... Like,
I know.
Not mean, but, like...
They trick him.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh.
I know, it's so sad.
I know, because he's so nice.
And then he sends the blood. Kind of. He was like, falling for her.
To be fair, she's like, it'd be so easy to fall in love with you. I'm like, Feyre, stop. Feyre notices, and Rhys notices that she notices.
I see what you're seeing that I'm seeing.
When she asks him a simple, what? Down the bond, he just looks at her, softly, openly. Quote, his face was softer, more contemplative than I'd ever seen it. Sir is absolutely watching her belong in real time. The way she interacts with his people, her empathy, her curiosity, it all mirrors his own values.
I was thinking about this, like even thinking about your Christmas party and thinking about Cassie, like commenting on one of our TikToks and being like, I love seeing my big sisters on social, and how there's like a special type of, I don't know, love in seeing the people that you love the people you love, like being like seeing you love my family and my family love you, or being at your Christmas party and getting to meet Michelle and being like, I feel like I've known you. Like there's something so special about that. So Rhys watching Feyre like really get on with his inner circle and them get on with her, like that's so special. Yeah.
You can practically see the thought forming, oh, you fit here. Yeah. And it's like with his people too. Like she kind of like, whenever they wander around, she's always like, oh my God, it's so weird that people don't like bow to Rhys or like cower before him or all these things. They're just like, hey, it's RHYSAND, hey.
Yeah.
Also the most beautiful man ever.
Yeah, oh, so gorgeous. The most powerful High Lord Prithian has ever seen.
Like, oh, that guy.
Sup, boy.
He's okay. Let's pause for Amren's supremacy for a moment because the shop owner greeting everyone with kisses, but bows to Amren.
Oh, I love her.
And then serves her spiced fresh blood like it's the most normal thing in the world. Quote, we needed the beast for tomorrow's roast anyway. Tiny ancient terror, we salute you.
I do love that they bow to her.
Yeah.
They're like,
yes,
everything's okay.
Yeah, she's 11. As more Cassian and possibly reluctant Azriel head off dancing.
Definitely reluctant.
I can't imagine Azriel dancing. I know. Like in my mind, it's that John Hamm meme that's going around TikTok right now where he's like
holding his face.
Yes. But it's his shadows doing it.
He's just...
Yeah. Yes. In my mind, that's Azriel.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Rhys and Feyre peel away for a quiet walk home. Their conversation turns philosophical. So this is when they're walking and they like look out over the view and he's like, oh, this is like my favorite viewpoint. And his house doesn't
look up. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so she's like, basically why?
Right.
Yeah. So she asks if, quote, isn't that what High Lords do? Rhys counters gently. There are a great many things I wish to do and don't get to. Where Tamlin bulldozes, Rhys architects, thoughtful, intentional, clocking all the details. So like he's like, why would I change? He says something about like, why would I change one single thing about this city? Like it's perfect, even to like suit my own needs.
Yeah, the city is more perfect than me.
Yeah.
So why would I? Yeah.
Like I don't have the right or like the authority to change it to like suit my whims.
Yeah.
Whereas Tamlin would be like, put up construction signs and be like, soon.
No, I think that's so good. It's also just like such a good philosophical like thought of like we should not get everything we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamlin. And then music. That music. The one that once drifted into Feyre's cell under the mountain, quote, you sent the music to my cell. Why? His answer is raw and devastating. Because you were breaking and I couldn't find another way to save you. He does note, though, that he did not send the images she saw of the night court in her mind.
Interesting. So that was maybe their like Bond's J Maas connection.
Yeah, I don't know. Because remember, she's like, I talk about the fuzzy faces in the last episode.
Yeah.
Like she sees like the inner circle and like she sees the House of Wind in her as she's listening to the music. And he says he didn't send those, which was interesting because I think we talked about it in if he did or did not.
Yeah.
So that was he did not. Feyre thanks him for then and for now, and the emotional intimacy here is louder than any declaration. I love them.
This night is so huge for them.
Yeah. The chapter closes with Rhys's magical note sliding into Feyre's room. And babes, subtlety has left the building. We are back to the licking discourse.
And Jamie stands up and applauds.
As we should be. But first we need to talk about the ongoing saga of RHYSAND's mouth. Because at this point it's following me, haunting me, maybe taunting me.
You have a thing about mouths.
You know what? Now that you said that, I'm like, I do.
You do.
I do. First tears, then wounds. Now we're flirting about licking injuries like it's a totally normal Tuesday night activity. The teasing about licking wounds in this chapter isn't just flirtation. It's Feyre reclaiming desire with humor. And Rhys responding with that infuriating, devastating calm like he knows exactly what he's doing.
Right.
Which he does.
Yes, of course he does.
Sir, stop weaponizing your mouth. Or don't.
Or just keep on.
Actually don't. This chain of magical notes are basically enchanted thirst texts. Little scraps of power-infused banter flying back and forth like, thinking of you, don't do anything reckless. Try not to dream about my mouth. This is foreplay via stationery, folks.
Okay, Allie. It's like in Grey's Anatomy when Meredith and Derek frame the note and they put it above their bed. It's like if these notes could stay, that's what they should do. They should frame and put them above their bed.
So cute. They're a bit dirty though.
They are a bit dirty. Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe
it's like
the more romantic ones.
Old-timey sexting.
Old-timey magic sexting.
Yeah. Feyre chides him. Let's hope my licking is better than yours. Ma'am.
Oh,
you know that is a lot.
Right.
She even admits it. He'd licked away my tears when I'd been a moment away from shattering. So he saved her life with licking. I just want to say this is a pretty big deal. After a little back and forth between our budding lovebirds, Rhys signs off like the menace he is. Try not to moan too loudly when you dream about me. I need my beauty rest. Sarah responds with a vulgar gesture, as is tradition.
As is tradition.
She dreams of the adder, not RHYSAND. But here's the thing. She has a nightmare about the adder, but she sleeps through the night. So no terror, no waking panic. That feels important.
Yeah.
Healing isn't linear, but tonight she rests because she feels safe.
Yeah, she made progress.
And honestly, babes, what more could we want than a city that sings, a High Lord who listens, and a heroine who is finally starting to feel like she belongs?
This night is such a turning point, like for her, for him, for them. Like they're starting to be like, oh, like, and like she sent the letter to Tamlin. Like there's some closure there. Like this is a big, yeah. How far are we into the book? Like, are we like
halfway?
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Well, chapter 30. We are over halfway.
Now.
Enter our winged wonder and chaos coach extraordinaire, Cassian. He arrives all cocky grins and sarcastic swagger, but Feyre clocks truth immediately. When it comes to training, this male is a stone cold killer.
Oh my god, like that sports bra Jacqueline has that says train like Cassian's watching. I want that.
I know. So good. No coddling, no praise sandwiches, just brutal honesty and bruising drills. Cassian sees her weaknesses before she can hide them. The shaky left side, the collapsing core, the general I am made of noodles situation. Our girl is wobbling, sweating, and fighting for her life. And no, tragically, it's not from the fun kind of exertion. Amren comes to Feyre. Oh, no, she doesn't.
Nope.
She doesn't.
She already did.
She was there already. And let's pause to appreciate the bat boy workout culture, because these males absolutely process their emotions through violence and sweat. Training is aggressive, loud, occasionally unhinged, and deeply therapeutic / erotic. Feyre notices, we notice, eventually Nesta will notice. The descriptions do not spare us, and we thank Sarah J Maas every single time.
Sarah Janet, what are you doing to us?
Feyre also notes that the Cassian in the ring is, quote, so at odds from the male who had gone head to head with my sister, unable to resist matching himself against Nesta's spirit of steel and flame. Hello again, silver flames. Then boom, inspiration strikes. Death on swift wings. Her artist brain is back online. Feyre notices Illyrian elements woven into her own tattoo, realizing it's Rhys's quiet way of wishing her luck and glory when she faced Amarantha.
Really?
Because that's what the tattoos are. Like, they get more tattoos as they are better fighters, I guess. And so, yeah, it was cool how she, like, notices in her own tattoo through, like, the bargain tattoo that he had done that for her.
I love that.
I know. Oh, Sam. Thoroughly distracted. Growth, healing, and symbolism. Back in the ring, Cassian and Feyre circle each other, and suddenly the conversation turns awkward. Letters to Tamlin, feelings for more, emotional baggage just tossed directly into the sparring pit.
Wow, they get into it.
They actually do a little bit, but then Cassian's so smart, emotionally smart. He's like, he's just such a dream. Clearly, the only solution is to punch it out. As Feyre throws her best 1-2, the dam breaks. The truth spills. She fought harder for Tamlin than he ever fought for her. He begged instead of acting, and once she was no longer useful, he locked her away for his peace of mind. So this is so interesting because she doesn't, like I said last time when she like says she resents him.
Yeah.
And then here she's like, noting that RHYSAND like threw himself at Amarantha and like tried to kill her, and Tamlin sits and just like crawls and like he pulling at the hem of her dress.
Skirts. Yeah, like a boy, like a little boy.
Pathetic. And she mad and also hurt. The rage ignites, literally. Fire blooms in her hands, burning through the pads and wraps as the words finally surface. I killed them. It should have been me. The guilt she's been choking on finally finds air. So the 3 fairies that she held, in case anyone was lost. Which is backwards from like the progress we thought she made last time, where she like had the will to like live, and now she's kind of back like,
should have been me.
It should have been me. And then darkness, not fear this time, but comfort. Shade wraps around her as Rhys appears, wings cocooning them in golden red light. They share a moment of vulnerability and uncomfortable truths, a few sexy gazes, and then he brings her back. He grounds her with teasing, with presence, and that infuriating calm that keeps her tethered to the moment. He needles her just enough to keep her present, reminding her she's here, she's alive, she's not alone. And then when she attempts to reach for the darkness, he gives it to her. So he's basically like, you do it. Like, you like bring the darkness here.
Yeah.
And she can't. So he wraps them in it, controlled and gentle, until the world softens and steadies. He, quote, here in the soothing, sparkling dark, a steady breath filled my lungs. I couldn't remember the last time I'd done such a thing. Breathed easily. This is Rhys at his most telling, not overpowering, not commanding, but creating space for her to feel safe enough to breathe again. It's intimate, it's intentional, and it's wildly effective. Finding solace in the dark, another quiet, undeniable pull toward the night court.
Yeah.
So like, I would say most people feel uncomfortable in the dark.
Right.
And when Rhys, you know, envelops Feyre, she like finally feels a sense of like calm and peace. And it like, I like she belongs in the night court.
Right. Like I love the description of like a dark that like soothes, like the way that like you're like, oh, I can go to sleep now, instead of like a dark that feels like scary.
This chapter closes with a vulgar gesture.
Oh my God, they're all over the place, these couple of chapters.
Cassian hauling Feyre home, and Feyre standing a little stronger, bruised, exhausted, but undeniably waking up. We've never been happier to watch a woman punch her way back to herself. Chapter 31. This is what happens when emotional healing, sexual tension, and plot progression all decide to show up wearing tight pants and bad attitudes. Amryn is doing what Amryn does best, absolutely nothing, and yet somehow everything. She's stretched out on a chaise, which I mean...
Of course she is. She is the drama.
Oh, they're in the fighting rings, and Amryn's just like
lounging.
Like she is. Oh my God. Watching the training ring like it's live entertainment. A perfect contradiction to the sweat, grit, and bruises happening around her. We get it immediately. Amryn is so powerful, so anciently lethal that she doesn't need to lift a finger. Why train when you can simply observe the chaos like a god who's already won?
Have you heard, this is a little bit of Crescent City crossover, but I don't think it spoils anything, the like, it's not a fan theory, but like fan fiction of like, if Amryn came into Crescent City world, they have a game called Sunball.
Okay.
And that she would become like a rabid, terrifying fan and would like show up at the games and be like screaming and like, I love it. I don't usually go in for fan fiction, but the way that they describe her, like showing up at these games and she's like losing it, like the most, she's tiny ancient one. She's so small, but she's
so intense.
And she's like trying to watch the game and like people are like trying to talk and she's like makes them all shut up, like curses them all and is like staring.
Removes their mouths. She's like, enough. Feyre's mind drifts back to their night out in Valaris, watching RHYSAND get hit on from every direction.
Oh, I bet.
Women, men, anyone with eyes and questionable self-control.
A nearby gopher.
And she notices everything as she hangs back with Azriel. His easy charm, his polite but unmistakable rejections. That detail matters. Feyre starts quietly wondering if RHYSAND has ever wanted anyone since Amarantha, or if part of him has been closed off ever since. At the same time, she clocks Cassian's behavior and realizes he actually might be running emotional interference, shielding Azriel from Mor's deliberate or accidental kind of heartbreak. Inner circle dynamics, complicated, delicious, painful. Poor Azriel.
Yeah.
freaking more.
Feyre's right when she said to RHYSAND, she's like, it's a bit rich, you judging my family's drama when you've got like a weird love triangle and this like whatever she is little girl over here. Like,
no. When Moore appears, Amren, our little ancient chaos gremlin, casually drops critical information like it's gossip at brunch. She announces she forgot to tell Cassian that the summer court accepted their request to meet.
Amren.
Explaining, quote, literally all she says, I forgot. Amren said, still picking at her nails. I was having too much fun watching Cassian's tried and true techniques to get people to do what he wants. Cassian fires back, quote, you've been here for an hour. And Amren, like the unbothered queen that she is, simply replies, oops. Like,
she's the moment.
Yeah. She is so funny. We learn that Amren, Feyre, and RHYSAND will be heading to the land of sunshine and that Cassian is permanently banned. Lifetime ban.
Great.
No details, no explanation. File that away for later because we do get one.
They give it later? Yeah. Okay, I was like, wait, I know what happens. Okay,
yeah,
later.
They do. Yeah. But not now. But beneath the banter, there's tension. The inner circle is understandably concerned about what it will look like bringing Feyre to the summer court as part of the night court. Mm-hmm. RHYSAND, however, does not care. Shocker. At all. Feyre has chosen. End of discussion. And honestly, good. Like,
yep.
She made her choice. She's gone. She sent the letter. Tamlin's bye-bye. Thank God. And he doesn't, like, I don't know. RHYSAND is unbothered and she shouldn't worry what other people will think.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
Because he doesn't give a fuck. The chapter closes with a moment we live for. Feyre and Rhys alone in their teasing, flirting bubble. She pokes at him for clearly having better things to do than messaging her at night, and he counters by calling her out for watching him while they're out. Quote, so territorial. Feyre doesn't miss a beat, leaning fully into it, admitting that flirting with him, fighting with him, it was easy. Fun. Aww. Babes. Yay.
Yay.
I know. I mean, who doesn't want to flirt with Rhys?
Yeah.
And then RHYSAND absolutely ruins us on his way out, dropping this line like it's a promise and a threat. I cannot wait to see what that sharp tongue of yours can do at the summer court. His gaze fixed on her mouth and vanished into shadow. We are unwell.
I'm hyperventilating.
And with that, gentle listener, we segue into hot takes, theories, and thirsts.
There's a couple in this episode.
You know, at this point, it feels a bit personal. Every time I sit down to prep notes, Sarah J Maas is like, yes, let's give her another intimate, feral but tender moment involving a High Lord's mouth.
Your obsession with the mouths.
And let me be clear, I have no shame. But madam, is this a kink or a literary device? The jury's still out.
I mean, a little of this, a little of that.
Well, it can be two things at once.
Absolutely.
Two things can be
at the same time.
Yeah. I love that part. And I also did think it was funny that I got the licking again.
I know. It's fate.
It is fate. my kink come to life. To clarify, though, from last episode,
yes,
I went back.
Okay.
Tamlin's dad kills RHYSAND's mom and sister out of fear of the Night Court's power.
Right.
Then, in retaliation, RHYSAND's dad kills Tamlin's entire family.
But they promised they weren't going to kill his mom, right?
RHYSAND did try to stop his dad from doing this and asks for mercy for Tamlin.
Right.
Then Tamlin kills RHYSAND's dad.
Right.
Making them both High Lords.
Oh, good.
Wild. Yes, I also went and double checked because I was like, what happened there? But I am right. In the wing thing, no one has seen the wings.
No. Furthermore, Tamlin's dad did have the wings of RHYSAND's mom and sister in his study. But when Tamlin became High Lord, he burned them out of respect and remorse.
Right, but none of the characters that we have heard from their POV have seen the wings.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, the Bat Boy's getting sweaty in the ring. Need we say more? Feyre is practically frothing, watching RHYSAND and Azriel fight.
Sorry. What if, because you can live without your wings.
Yeah.
What if somehow they are living in the Starlight Pool? Like, what if you dive
it's
down a little bit? Or what if you dive down and then it opens up and there's something, I don't know. Because again, the Starlight Pool, and I'm like, you can live without your wings.
Starlight Pool.
I won't. It's my Roman Empire.
She's
my Roman Empire. Sorry,
Sarah J Maas. She must know.
I must.
This kind of is like, so when Feyre's watching RHYSAND and Azriel fight, and she's like, it's so cold out, but they have no shirts on and they're all sweaty, and I'm like, oh, like
it's like Nesta when she yes.
She's like, funny how everyone's fantasy involves Azriel. Interesting, because it's Cassian and Azriel when Nesta's like, and now it's Rhys and Azriel. Azriel's the dirtiest bird. I will die on this.
I love that this man has all of like 10 lines, an entire like six book series, and we're just panting over him.
The entire like female race is like, Azriel!
And he's like, no. And he's like, meanwhile, he's like, ew. Like, you guys not? Like,
I like Elaine.
Yeah.
Please. Also, we talked about this before, but Cassian's EQ is one of my favorite things about him.
Yeah.
He's cautious with Feyre when he brings up the letter and explains to her he wasn't trying to provoke her, just give her a chance to talk about it. This really comes into play when Cassian is training and engaging in general with Nesta.
Yes.
Like, her prickly nature, to put it mildly, requires the perfect amount of kid gloves and tough love.
Yeah.
He pulls it off with a few bumps and literal bruises over 600 pages.
Soon. 600, hey? Soon. Ooh. We're coming for you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. The more I think about it, like this book, I love RHYSAND, obviously. He does all the licking. But later on, like, I think Cassian could be my number one.
I feel more and more like I agree with you. The more we talk about what happens with Rhys in book 5, and we contrast and compare it to like what we're seeing with MMCs in other books.
Yes.
Like, spoiler alert for Blood and Ash, Castile in the book
I'm reading right now.
Primal. Like, when they have no identity outside of their love interest.
Yes.
They become boring, predictable, and
overbearing, and just like a bit irritating.
Yes. And I think that maybe is like what I would say maybe hetero men get wrong about thinking, again, when they're trying to identify female gaze. I feel like they might read this and be like, oh, that's what girls like, is they want that overbearing, super protective, touch her and you'll die. And it's like, no. Like, yes,
I just want you to be obsessed with me.
Yes.
But like in a healthy way, where you have your own life.
And that's it. Is it like, I think women want to be adored, I feel. Worshipped. But also, and we could get into this whole why women are, I would say, generally a little bit better at this than most men.
At everything. I'll just put it out there.
Our EQ, I think, is a little bit higher, generally speaking. And so I think what happens is when men are unhealthy, that's not fair. When anyone is unhealthy, it leaks into all aspects of their relationship. And so women recognize that, like, if I have a man who is unhealthily into me, has no other friendships, like has no relationships, that will negatively impact me as well. So it's a hard line to walk, I think.
Okay, so this doesn't give a lot away, but so I think you're right. Nail on head. This is partially why, because like in the books before, Kieran and Castile have like their own like thing going on, and they're like friends, and they have like their relationship is so strong, and like,
and it's so charming.
And now they're
on the outs.
They fighting.
No,
I know.
Kieran.
I know. And it is just, and that's part. So now he's just like, Poppy, I'll never leave her side, and like this and that, and I'm like, oh, you're so annoying.
Male friendships are so endearing.
Yes.
Have you seen or heard of the Basement Yard?
No.
Basement Yard.
Okay, and so Andrew's like, why do you like that so much? Like, he's like, I'm like, it's male friendships, or like true male friendships where there's like a lot of affection, are really endearing and charming.
Well, I love any like same gender friendships.
Agreed. I just love friendship. I love friendship.
But like, Grey's Anatomy, Meredith and Christina.
That's the real love story. It's the real love story.
I even say like Derek and Mark. I really loved their friendship.
Don't. I'll cry over Mark.
So sad.
I know.
Yeah. Or have you ever seen Scrubs?
No.
Oh. Like 2 main guys on Scrubs.
Really good friends.
About their friendship. And I love it. It's so cute.
I think it's part of why like those sitcoms like Friends got it right. Yeah. Like the original
platonic.
Yeah, not the original, but one of like the original where it was just about a group of friends. I mean, they're also like not just friends.
Lots of sleeping.
But you know, like it's like that like friendship, like that is we actually talk about it with Colt. We say like there's like family love and romantic love and friend love. Mm-hmm. And like friend love is so important.
Essential.
It's so essential. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they lose that, hey, Castile. Oh my God, no!
Listen, I'm like hopeful still. Right. Maybe that will be the thing that happens in this entire book. Oh. But it's just like...
It is part of what makes these stories so charming, like the inner circle.
The Bat Boys.
The Bat Boys!
What if they were just like not friends? Or like have these like intimate like touch points and conversations that connect them? It's like, that would be sad.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's part of what I liked about Eldrick, is that like there is a lot more of like Mavis and her sister.
Yep.
There's a lot more of that relationship. And even,
dad. Yeah. And then Kashmir and the other guy.
And Ravizio or Ravezio. What?
God rest his soul.
I know. Oh God, what happens to him at the end?
I know. But also like, okay, we can finally talk about this now. Where he just like leaves the general in the snow bleeding out, and I'm like,
no, finish her up. Chop her into tiny pieces, burn the pieces into the ash, and then dump the ash in like the ocean.
Yes.
Oh
my God. I was like, as soon as he's like, I walked away knowing she was like dead. I'm like,
you're like, no,
she's not dead.
I know. Oh God, she's horrible.
She's horrible. She is. Carrie Lake and someone talked about this also, that she writes villains like they're despicable. Like no redeeming qualities.
No, just horrible.
And like Amarantha, we joke because we love her, but like, because she's a bit kind of like, I don't know what we like about Amarantha. Maybe we're messed up. I don't know. Like she's a bit cheeky and a bit like,
she's saucy.
Like she's bad, but she's also was like kind of scorned.
Like I would love to hang out with her. Like if she was my friend, like and not like mean to me, I'd be like, oh my God,
and murderous,
you know. But like as a friend, I'm like, she'd be funny, she'd be sharp-witted, she'd be, you know what I mean, like brave and bold and like all those things. As a villain, she still is all those things. She's just also evil
and a sexual predator.
Yes, but General Lois is like.
Horrible.
Just horrible. Yeah, like there's nothing charming about her.
Again, with the female sexual predator.
Yes, I know. We talked about that last time. You're right. I'm trying to think with Quicksilver. No. So far, no. With Brimstone. But.
No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't know where we were. And I threw my page.
Upside down one.
I've thrown by Jessica's feet. I've thrown my page and therefore thrown off the course of the podcast. It's fine. Fine.
Yes. I'm also always a little bit nervous when we get to this section because you write my little thing, and the last few times you've written the most salacious things for me to say, and I don't read your section, and so every time I'm like, what's gonna come out of my mouth? The damp bookmark.
Oh my God, that was my favorite one.
I love watching that part, damp, and then I was like, Jamie.
She becomes like evil again.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk for hours about sweaty bad boys, but
me both.
I will say I am convinced that Amarantha is going to make a return.
What?
She can't.
Why not?
She had a spear through her head.
So
I think they left her to.
Durian was dead, and his eyeball was in a ring, and then he came back to life.
Because of the cauldron back?
I know. Why can't they put her bones in the freaking cauldron, and then she can come back to life? I'm convinced.
I think they kind of broke the cauldron.
I think she.
Or it is broken.
They fixed it, and that's how. You need to finish ACOTAR. I think almost loses RHYSAND. using her power to fix the cauldron.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a Catherine Pierce who thinks she's dead. Last 20 pages of the book.
Comes back.
Of the very last book.
You think Amarantha's the big bad?
I think she's just going to be the last villain.
Standing.
Yes.
I would like that.
Face off with.
I mean, I would be happy to see her again. Yeah. I do love her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory.
Not Elaine then.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where we're leaving things, babes. Right when Feyre starts standing a little taller, Rhys starts looking a little too pleased with himself, and the vibes shift from slow burn to someone get a fan. Onwards towards chaos.
Next episode, expect revelations served hot, tension turned all the way up, and we all collectively pretend we're reading for the plot, while absolutely not skipping a single charged glance.
We want to hear from you as we continue to build this little corner of our world and fall in love as we dive into fantastical worlds, fabulous folklore, and fine males and men. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok and subscribe on YouTube at A Court of Books and Babes Pod. And please, please, please take 5 minutes to rate and review our podcast on Apple or Spotify and share it with all the babes in your life.
Until next time, stay bookish, babes.